Is Tupac dead? He, yeah, he's dead. He's dead because Tupac died 16 years ago, and people saying he's not dead. He's on some paradise island. No, he's dead because he got killed. We've seen it. So we didn't see a casket, but answer this question for me. If he's not dead, I mean, wait a minute. Yeah, if he's not dead, how come we haven't heard any of his opinions on the things that happened in Black America? We had, the Sean Bell case. We had the Darian Alberts. We had the Trayvon Martin's case last year. We had the Jordan Davis. We had the Gina Six and the Rutgers University with incident with Don Imus calling the black girls on the basketball team nappy headed hoes and stuff like that. We had all that going on. We had the racism with Obama being the first black president. We had all this racism going on, all this bad stuff going on, and we haven't heard Tupac's opinion on any of it. We haven't seen him do any new movies. We haven't seen him do any more guest appearances. We haven't seen him do anything. No more albums. No more anything. He's dead. Because, and this is another question. If he's not dead, how come his mother and, Biggie's mom, if Pac and Big aren't dead, how come their mothers are always crying about how they miss their sons and they wish they were still alive and they wish they could have went down a different path and things like that? If they're not dead, how come their mom are always crying about missing them? How come Pac's mom is always crying about missing them? Big's mom is crying about missing them. How come they're doing that? How come they always say we want their murder to be solved and one day their murder will be solved? If they're not dead, there's no murder to be solved because they never died. So obviously they are dead, right? Answer that question for me. So they are dead. So I always think about that. That's the two reasons why I think they are dead, and know that they're dead, because especially Tupac, because we haven't heard his opinion on anything that happens in Black America over the last 16 years. We haven't heard none of his opinions. He was a good, handsome, smart guy that just went down the wrong path and got himself killed. And I wish he could still be alive today and still change the world, because I believe Tupac would have did it, because he had the voice of a prophet. He was a gift. That dude was on fire. He had the potential to be something great, more than he already was, but he messed himself up. He was, talking about Biggie getting killed. Y'all remember that song he did, God Bless the Dead? He was talking about, he said, in the beginning of the song, he said, God rest my man. What did he say? He said, God rest my man Biggie, something like that. Rest in peace, my motherfucker Biggie Smalls. Y'all heard he said that. He said that. I don't mean to curse, because I don't curse on his video, on my videos, but I'm just saying, y'all remember him saying that. All the Tupac fans out there, y'all heard that album, because I have it too. It was on that Are You Still Down album, the one that came out a few years after he got killed. Y'all remember that? So actually, he was wishing death on Biggie by saying that, because Biggie got killed after he got killed. Biggie got killed second. Pac got killed in 1996, September 7th. He got shot and he died 6 days later on the 13th. And 6 months later in 97, in March 9th, 1997, Biggie got killed. So if he basically, I don't know if y'all agree with that, but I believe he was wishing death on Biggie. People was talking about, that was so deep and clever that he was saying, rest in peace to Biggie Smalls, and Biggie wasn't dead yet. Biggie died, after Pac died. People was like, that's so deep, and that just, he was deep like that he would prophesy, he would see, he didn't know that Biggie would get killed after him, but he would say something so deep like that. No. Like, that sound convincing. It sounded like he was deep with that, but at the same time, I believe that he was wishing death on Big, because, he hated Biggie, and poor Big had nothing to do with Pac getting shot. Come to find out, years later, recently, it was Jimmy Henchman who had Pac shot and set up and robbed. Y'all heard about that. And, it's sad. It's sad what went down with Pac. I believe he would have had, he would still have something great to say, and he would still be changing the world. But it's sad. May he rest in peace. May Biggie rest in peace. Jam Master Jay. Everybody who is dead right now. Even Michael Jackson. Everybody who has died who would have made a big impact if they were still alive. It's sad. But, I still think that Pac can still, he can still make a difference even in death, because he has. He changed a lot of lives that he never saw change, because he's not here to see it. But those are my main reasons and why he's dead, because he is. Because like I said, his mother is always crying about her missing her son and wishing he was still alive. Number two, we have all this stuff, all this bad stuff happening in Black America. We haven't heard none of his opinions on it, especially with the Trayvon Martin case and all that. Believe me, and the Gina 6 and all that. If Tupac was still alive and he heard about those cases, and then he heard about Obama being called nigga and them not wanting him to be in the White House because he's black and stuff. Believe me, Tupac would have had a big opinion on that. Y'all know that. He would have been mouthing off on it. He would have been all over TV and the radio and interviews and albums talking about, yo, man, I'm talking about my black president like that. Justice for Trayvon. Y'all be seeing Tupac walking down the street with a hoodie and Skittles and iced tea. Y'all know that. So I think he would do that. So if he hasn't done any of that and his mother's crying and all that about him being gone and want his murder to be solved, he's dead. Like I said, and also I said that if he's alive, there's no murder to be solved, because if he never died, that means he never got murdered. So think about that. But that's all I gotta say. Shout out to y'all who watch my videos. I'm getting a little good at talking on camera. I'm very nervous still, but I still feel like I'm really making good videos. And shout out to y'all. But rest in peace to Tupac. I'm a Tupac fan still. And shout out to everybody who loves Tupac, and may he rest in peace forever. Rest in peace, y'all who have died in the music game. But shout out to y'all who watch my videos. Peace.